Sisters, brothers, I'm back. Mr. Time. Never late, but always on time. That be me. You know, doing another video so we can emphasize on what is really going on in today's society all around the world. You know, and again, we're not exempt here in America and anywhere else. The struggle is real. The virus is here and it has a ripple effect. 2020 was a devastating year. We've lost people, due to the virus, and a whole lot has changed. And we all see that. We're living proof. Each day go by, things are changing. Laws are being made. That's about the only thing that's moving is laws. But food shortages, the virus mutating, all of that is real. All of that is real, okay? That much I will say. And on that note, I'm here to talk about shelter. Where are we going to be at come 2022, 2023? This housing market. People don't have money for mortgages. People don't even have money for rent. Right here in the United States. They had a chance to save money, do certain things. But again, the government had its plan, the big boot, corporate, and then society had its plan with the money. Stimulus, unemployment. What do you think the less intelligent people are going to do when you give them money? They're going to go buy their desires. Things that they don't need but want. You need to pay your rent. You need to pay your mortgage with the money. But because big government set aside a little law, what is the moratorium law where we'll deal with it as we get there. But in the meanwhile, landlord, business owner, keep the tab running. I'll be back. And the tab has been running. Now it's time for the tab to be paid. Big government is nowhere to be found. It's taking a concession. It's, hey, hold on, we got one more topic. We got to deal with this over here, Afghanistan. We got to deal with that over there, China. But in the meanwhile, you got millions of people that's going to be homeless. And not by choice. I mean, to a certain degree. They was hoping that big government, was going to step up and do as they, led that they were going to promise to do. They didn't say it. They was just leading us. But in the meanwhile, they passed out money. And people spent it foolishly. During a time like this, a crisis. So again, I'm not blaming nobody. I just want people to know what's ahead of us. The housing market is about to burst, and it's going to be way worse than 2008. 2008, easy peasy. It seemed hard back then, and it devastated our economy. But this time around, I think everybody going to be in Walmart for food, but due to it not being food, it's going to be like, okay, well, let's go over here and go find us some tents. Because again, big corporate has bought a lot of personal real estate. Yes, financial institutions like BlackRock and other big corporations that's always known for heavy investing for profit, they've went and bought a chunk of the real estate. I'm talking about a massive chunk of real estate. From California to New York, from Texas to Detroit, And it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good, man. And you know we living in the end times. Anytime blood is being spilled, virus is mutating and conquering humanity. And big bankers can't help but still try to make a profit during this day and time. And our government ain't regulating that. I don't see big government regulating it. It's like, oh, long as it's in general. Well, okay, you don't think that, decent housing is a priority as it is fresh air, clean water? Yeah, they want us all to be living in tents and pushing a grocery cart. Skid row style like California. This is where it's headed, man. And I've always been one, I've had my upbringing where we was poor, and then as I made conscious decisions and I've learned things and embraced new ideals and lift myself. I grabbed myself by the bootstraps and I pulled myself up. Me and my wife. And we were able to live a little bit before this crisis. And I will say, man, it's a shame that, the way the American lifestyle is going, it's a third world country. People don't even see it before them. It always has been, but it's blatant now. It's blatant. So again, when we look back, this real estate thing, this properties, thing is serious, man. You got landlords that's going out here acting like drug dealers, animals, with the Godfather and that screw you, pay me attitude. So again, it's real crazy out here. And, I don't advise nobody to go, squeeze, water from a rock. That it just don't work out, man. If people can pay, they should pay. But will they pay? I don't know. But at the end of the day, to hurt somebody over materialistic things, I don't know how that's going to sit with you and your creator, man, when that day comes. To put a woman out, she just had, a child, and things out here is hard. I don't know how the creator going to deal with that, man. But, that's between you and your creator. I myself, it's all about morals and standards, man. Money isn't everything. But big corporate, that's what drives them. And right now, we're living in a situation where it's what are we going to do about our dwellings, our real estate situation? Is the banks coming for this stuff? Or is they going to look at it for what it is? Humanity needs a chance. Let it go. That's what it boils down to. So that was my video. And wasn't trying to make it this long, but somehow I end up off course from time to time and got to pull it back and, wheel it back in. Pay attention, brothers and sisters. They pricing us out of real estate. They forcing you to have to rent. Or if you are alive during this virus, you are forced to rent almost everything. The price to own and be independent, it's priceless. The middle class evaporated. This right here is the final blow to get rid of the middle class. That he and she, own this, private business. It's out of there, man. And the minute big corporation is going to be the one that's cutting your hair. Not your family barbershop that's been on the corner for years. No, the barbershop, you're going to have to go to Walmart to get a haircut. I guarantee you, man. People ain't paying attention, man. It's big corporate, and they're going to be the one-stop shop. Just look around. That's just what it's been headed to for the last 60 years. The last 60 years, little business die out, big corporate conquer. That's what it is, with the help of the government, aiding and abetting big corporation. So mark my word, we get through this, it's going to be rough, but we can and we will. Just pay attention. Brothers, sisters, the struggle is real. I love y'all. Talk to you later.